Hi everybody, Lana here. I am going to make some brownies today. The reason being I wanted to make them to show you the brownie tray that I love so much that I talked about when I went camping, and now, it made it a lot easier to serve brownies to everybody versus taking a giant tray and cutting it up and, making a mess everywhere. So again, here's that tray. It makes 12 delicious squares. My recipe also makes 12 delicious squares. So just to kind of show you what I have set up here, I'll be using the measuring cup by Pampered Chef. It's measured at 1 cup, and that is perfect because what happens when I pop it into the bowl, it's gonna be seamless and wonderful. I also have 3 eggs in a bowl right here. I have all my flour, my chocolate chips, granulated sugar, brown sugar, cocoa, and of course we have salt, baking powder, and vanilla extract. Now for the purpose of time, I'm not going to dive into the recipe while I'm making it, but I will show you the finished result once I get everything going and pouring it into the squares, and once the squares are done. So hang tight and stay tuned. Now, do you ever, when you're baking, realize you took out too many ingredients because you just assume everything needs everything that you think it needs? That's what happened to me. I took out the baking powder and I didn't need it. So if you critiqued my recipe and you were like, why is she adding baking powder to brownies? I'm not, don't worry. They're not going in. I'm not trying to make them fluffy or anything. But so far I'm getting there. We're making everything and I just wanted to check in. And if you do want this recipe, I can absolutely send it to you. Just send me a message after you see this video and I will send you the recipe. So now I have finished making the batter and we are ready to pour into the tray. I did coat it with some Pam. I always like to be safe rather than sorry. I know it is a non-stick pan, but I just don't like to take any risks ever. Now because these are little squares, I want to kind of ladle them in. That way I don't have any spillage anywhere, and that way I can also ensure that I get an even pour into each and every square. Now I'm going to continue doing this, and next time I see you, hopefully the brownies will be ready. So, see ya. Okay, so I told you I would check in after the brownies finished, and they did. Lo and behold, the tray is all done. It's a little hot. I just pulled out one of the brownies. I was very impatient. I didn't want to wait for them to cool down. But here they are. You see they're not very big. The squares are just the size of my palm. And it's perfect bite size. Not very thick pieces. I kept them all even. They're all the same size. Moist, chewy, and gooey. Now, like I said, if you want to get this recipe, I'm more than happy to share it. And keep in mind, this tray is so helpful. It's very versatile, and you can even make, like I said, like mini pizzas. Like, why not? So check it out. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, bon appetit. Bye.